Hey everybody, let's take a look at this clip. This has been out there I think for a while, but thanks to everyone who sends me content. I can't get to everything every day. I wish I could because I do have other projects. So YouTube is not my main thing. Okay, I'm not for a living a YouTuber. So I have other projects going on. So there's hardly likely that you can see me a video and it's like, oh, I'm gonna get to it today for sure. I've got like over 5,000 emails, which I appreciate. So just so you know. This one here, surviving white moms. Hashtag surviving white moms. Are you a biracial man or woman who grew up with a racist / prejudiced white mother or father? This is a safe place. Hashtag the healing starts now. Let's take a look at this video. Obviously, she's a biracial woman. Um, Her dad's black, the mom's white. And it just goes to show you broken people do not need to have children. They just don't. If you were broken, regardless of your nationality, the last thing we need for you to do is to reproduce. The kids aren't getting the first shake. And that applies to all nationalities. This video here in particular addresses the black daddy and Becky Black White Queen Mama. I've heard black men say, oh, they gotta, the white women know how to raise children the best. You think? You think? Black women, y'all gonna learn to keep on going through the struggle love and having these struggle babies, and they don't appreciate you. They're mad at you. I'm like this here. You need to go find Dee, your disappearing daddy. Go find him. Let him support his own kids. You're gonna learn today. I thought about it. Most of them, especially the Dusties, all they're producing are damaged kids. So she's going in on her mom, and I understand we're gonna have a conversation. But check it. There's something else going on. Where's the father? Out of all this that she's going to discuss, and she's going to use some profanity. Out of all this that she's going through, and I can see the hurt in this girl. Out of all that she is going through, what I want to know is, where is the father? Why can't she pick up the phone and call her daddy? Call that Kang, the kingdomless Kang. Dust buckets are us. Why couldn't you call her dad to come pick her up and raise her? Dusties breed damage. Check this out. Fair use.
I don't know what mixed baby needs to hear this, but it's okay if you drop your white mom. It is. There are so many white mothers who sit there and they have mixed babies and then they literally destroy it. My mom, ever since I was little, has been calling black women disgusting and loud and dirty and arrogant and ghetto, and for some reason she fails to realize that I am the same woman she is talking about. She fails to realize that there is no difference between them. The only difference is the slightly lighter complexion. That's it. Y'all sit here as white women and you have black and brown and Asian children, and then you literally talk about us like we can't hear you. You talk about how we're disgusting and how we leech off the government and how we're not even from America and how we don't even need to have protests for things because everyone's created equal in the first place, but then you date white supremacists and bring them into our own fucking houses. You expect us to be comfortable with your husbands that wear Trump hats, to make fun of everybody's fucking race except your kid because you, for some reason, have the capacity to think that they're different, to think that they are you, when they have never been a part of you in the fucking first place. I don't get how y'all can pretend that your kids don't hear you and then be absolutely baffled when they finally do. And they finally don't want to be around you. So for the kids that have grown up in environments in the exact same that I have, I don't care if you're afraid of not having parents. I'm afraid of having a parent that can't even see who I am when I'm looking them right in the face. And the fact that I don't even have a parent that knows who I am, it's pretty much like having none anyways.
Huh. Pretty much like having none anyway. Pretty much like having none anyway. Let me get to this real quick. This part about leech off the government. Okay, Becky Boo, this one's for you. Sweet cheeks. Don't get it twisted. People want to holler about welfare. Let me say this. Most white people are on welfare. Let's get that straight. You're the majority in this country. You've been leading the number on welfare by 60%, boo-boo. 60%. So the country could save a whole lot of money. I guess if they could just pretty much remove any person that's white off welfare as far as leeching off the government. Is that what you would like to do? The country could save a whole lot of money thinking they would remove all white people off welfare. Now, in the absence of that, if that would have happened, you understand that would create more homeless people. A lot of them wouldn't be able to eat. You don't understand that. If you would have snatched the welfare benefits from any citizens that's white, you want to talk about leeching off the government. Second, I'm not dumb. Let's talk about corporate welfare. Yeah, see, corporate welfare, nobody wants to talk about that. The Section 8 queen is not Bonquifa. The Section 8 queen, honey, is Becky. Just so we're clear, based on the numbers, do your research. Don't be ignorant. Okay? Google corporate welfare. Yeah, that's welfare too. The difference is they're riding around in jets off the American taxpayers. Corporate welfare. Nobody wants to talk about that. Who do you think is corporate welfare? Big companies? Caucasian people. You think? It ain't the chicken shack. You're lucky to get a loan. Corporate welfare, Google it. Look at the numbers. So you want to talk about leech off the government? It's going to be you, baby. It's going to be you. You've been leeching off since day one. Look at the farm bill. Let's see. I believe the Hispanic farmers got 76 million. The black farmers, 15 million. The white farmers, what was it? Billion? Over $10 billion? You need that much? I think was it 16 billion for the white farmers? Wow, really? You need that much? Sounds like you leeching off the government. You can't make it on your own. So let's look at welfare in this country. Look at corporate welfare and look at welfare for citizens. The majority on welfare in this country, because the country is majority white, but the majority on welfare is white people. Google it. How about you get that straight? You've been getting welfare, sweetheart. You've been getting it. Your mama probably got it. All right? Your mother's mother. Your father. Government programs didn't just start last week. So let's be real about that. Leech off the government. Don't get it twisted. They send up here corporate welfare for all in these jets, and then supposed to give all these jobs. They've been saying that for the longest time. They were saying that during Obama, during Reagan. Really, all these jobs. Then you look up, well, they got the corporate welfare dollars, but where are the jobs at? They're keeping the money in those pockets. Well, the money's not. It's sitting somewhere in that account. Corporate welfare. Go check it out. The young lady says, and she's a black woman. She's biracial, but she's still considered a black woman. I understand biracial. Don't need a lesson on that. She's still considered a black woman. They're not going to look at her and go, "Oh, white woman." You don't see on applications biracial. So that what they've done for biracial people is just, "Oh, you're just black." I've never seen biracial on an application that is considered, that person black. They're not even willing to acknowledge that. They're just going to lump you in black. And yet her mother is labeling black women as disgusting, dirty, arrogant, ghetto. No, honey, let's rewind it. Maybe her mother is bad. She got caught up in some Tyrone drama. That BBC wasn't all what it was kicked out to be, huh? The BBC probably left her with a baby as evidenced by the lovely girl on the screen. How did it turn out for you? Maybe your vitriol at black women is because you didn't listen. See, everybody thinks that black women don't know black men. Girl, we birthed them, we put them here, we know. We know them better than you do. But nobody wants to listen to a black woman. We know what we're talking about. So no, maybe Mama Becky, she's mad because she didn't listen to the black women and she felt superior when she got with the BBC. It ended up probably being a little tragedy. Had to go back and to your community, find you a white man. Really? So you're not mad at black women? Did black women get hurt? Let's get this straight. Did black women are not the cause of this girl being born? Did black women get your mother pregnant? Get Becky pregnant? We know that didn't happen. But we're the ones that's disgusting, dirty, arrogant, and ghetto. No, no, no. That's probably what you tied up with. And you don't want to say it about your Tyrone because you know you hooked up with it and it went all wrong. So you want to go ahead and put the blame on black women. Black women shouldn't even be in your conversation. Becky, white mama, she shouldn't even be there because a black woman did not contribute to your situation. You did. You didn't listen. You thought, well, I'm going to be special because, I got the complexion for the protection and he loves me, doesn't want black women. So you all have a common bond. The Dusty, her dad, and Becky, the mama, the white chick, I believe the common bond is your hatred for black women. A black woman shouldn't even be in a conversation. We're disgusting, dirty, arrogant, and ghetto. Well, a black man comes from a black woman, so why the heck you get with it? No, 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 Becky, I see you. Deep inside, you are mad at yourself, and the fact that you have a black child is your reminder. You thought you had the complexion for protection, but guess what? You just got a dust bucket. People are who they are. They are who they are. When they show you that, believe it. But people think black women don't know what they're talking about when they call a dust bucket. So her mother, I think, she just got a hold to a dust bucket. But you want to bring in black women? Black women didn't get you pregnant, girl. Your man did. She hasn't said a word about black men. Black women, no, you mad at yourself because you realize you look stupid. Black women, they've been going about this here. I experienced the same thing. I'm mad at black women. No. Look in the mirror. You mad at yourself, you and Tyrone. You and little TT. And with a typical Tyrone, it always goes wrong. That's who you're mad at. I'm like, wow. I was listening to that and I said, so her mother is turning the anger on black women. Got it. The other thing, where is this young lady's father? You mean she couldn't pick up the phone and call her dad and say, hey, dad, here is what is happening here in the household. Come get me. Where was the dust bucket at? See, there's no accountability. In the black community, I've said it before, said again, the black man, he's the queen, he's the princess, if it's a dust bucket. Now, if you're trying to build, good luck, bruh. Something may come your way, like that store in Philly. I wish him the best of luck. Here in this Philly, I am concerned. Please don't let it turn into another Aldi. I understand that they're saying it's a franchise. Please don't let it be an Aldi where they start to stealing and put him out of business, and then he got to close it down, and then he's got to write down on his taxes. Oh, my gosh. I hope that it's not going to be the case. But aside from those black men, if you're a Dusty, you protected. And Becky doing the same thing. So she's the one, disgusting, dirty, arrogant, and ghettos, how she's choosing black women. Guess what? A black woman had to birth that black son. The black man she laid up with. So if that's how you feel about black women, you got to be a superfood to go and breed with her seed. You have to be, since you know that. If you think that's how black women are, and your black man comes from a black woman, then who the fool? Don't blame us, honey. You picked that dust bucket. I just hate that the daughter has to deal with this. But again, so no accountability. Everybody knows there's no accountability for the dust bucket black men in the community. You want to know why? They already know the status. Weak. Can't hold him accountable. What's he going to do? So got to hold a strong one, a black woman. I want to know, why couldn't she call her dad and go with him and say, hey, dad, it's not working out? And she is left in a house with her white mother and now a white man to raise him. How do you think she feels? That's why I say if anybody that's of a low performing individual, you're broken. The last thing we need for you to do is to reproduce. And that's why I say do not carry the seed of poverty D. That goes for you too, Becky. And see, seeing this girl here, she has, let's say if her mother has other white children, seeing this girl here, that's a constant reminder. I think it's highly probable that that mother would love it if that daughter would just go. But see, that's how I know her mama got a dust bucket. She got a dust bucket black man. He might be in jail, just gone. Because if she could, she would just probably send him somewhere. Or the mama could be getting welfare for herself from the States. One of my homeboys, oh yes, we're cool. He's intelligent. He got with Becky. Such bad news. What happened to his black daughter? And she brought his Becky, brought in, of course, other men. His daughter was abused. I told him, I said, this is what I think is happening. Got so bad, the girl tried to end her life and ended up being hospitalized. It's just been a horror story. And even him, he hasn't really been there. Hate to say, he just hasn't. You may see him as an intelligent black man. Of course, he's very intelligent, smart. He has not been there for that girl. And I told him, you don't have a relationship. I hate to say it, he's what, 40, maybe 42? And I hate to say it. That girl is maybe 17 now. No, I'm sorry, 15. I think he's seen her, embarrassed to say, once in her life. And now this happens. The girl tries to end her life. I told him, I don't know what to expect. I said, I told you when this was going on, what I think was happening, with the communication, all this Facebook stuff. I said, it was common sense. That crazy white dude she had walking around naked. What's wrong with you? And I told him, I said, you don't have that kind of relationship. You just can't pop up now and say, hey, I'm your dad. Remember I saw you when you were 3? He's a teenager. You just can't pop up like that. You don't have a relationship. So the same thing here. Why couldn't this girl go with her dad? Because he wasn't there. He wasn't there because he didn't care. He wasn't there because he didn't care. Why couldn't this girl here go and live with her father? So, Becky, you mad at black women? No. Her mother, you're mad at yourself that you didn't listen to the black women. You think we don't know. So we're just going to stand back and go ahead and have our little wine. Go ahead and sip this little Hennessy White. And for you, it's going to be night-night. I just hate the damage done to the children. So how do you think that this young lady here, the damage has been done? I can see the hurt in her eyes. So it's not just her mother, in this case here, that's responsible. Her father. This is his DNA. Where is he? And look what he chose. All I think he wanted was just to choose some white skin and somebody that doesn't look like me. The self-hatred is strong. So the seed of poverty D, Becky might want to get the message. That's why I say, don't carry the seed of poverty D. Now she's turning into the angry white woman. But I'm still stuck on the fact, how you mad at black women? We had nothing to do with this. This is your doing. Maybe, Becky boo, you didn't listen. We tried to warn you. We told you the truth. So this here, why couldn't a black man come and get his child? Leaving it off on anger. He done made Becky into the angry white woman. And she's mad at herself. I hate to. I hope this girl leave home, go on with your life. But it's sad. The state of poverty D is good for no one. All they do is you're just bringing damage and destruction. And I don't know her experiences. I don't know if counseling can help, but I can see the pain in this biracial woman that her mother's inflicting, and the father is equally guilty. Why? It takes two. But I get it. Her mama Becky just mad, so sad that the black man left her with a baby. Unless he's deceased, I bet he just ran off. And why is he not there? It's simple, Becky. He doesn't care. And I'm out.